Something new just walked out of Shanghai, and the reason people can't look away isn't speed or strength. It's the way it feels. She's warm to the touch. She holds eye contact. She smiles back, nods when you speak, and walks with a posture that feels uncomfortably familiar. DroidUp, the Shanghai startup behind her, calls this the world's first fully biomimetic embodied intelligent robot. But watching her move makes it clear this is about more than a label. Something has shifted. Her name is Moya. She stands 5 foot 5 inches, weighs 70.5 pounds, and moves with a light, tentative confidence, like someone learning how to navigate shared space. DroidUp insists she isn't just another humanoid dressed up for attention. She's a deliberate attempt to close the psychological gap between humans and machines, starting with a detail most robots ignore entirely: warmth. Most robots feel like tools, cold, metallic, distant. Moya doesn't. Her skin stays between 32 and 36 degrees Celsius, the same range as a human body. Founder Li Qingdu says a robot designed to serve people shouldn't feel dead. Warmth, gentle posture, and subtle expressions aren't cosmetic here. They're functional. They're meant to make standing next to her feel normal, almost forgettable, which is exactly the goal. Behind her eyes are cameras tracking faces and movement in real time. She can hold eye contact, smile, wink, tilt her head, and respond with micro-expressions that feel conversational instead of scripted. Footage released by the South China Morning Post shows her walking, nodding, and reacting with what DroidUp claims is 92% human behavioral accuracy. They never explain how that number is measured, but the effect doesn't really need an equation. She moves like she's trying to blend in. Under the silicone skin is the Walker 3 skeletal system, an upgraded chassis descended from the same platform that once competed in a robot half marathon in Beijing. That detail matters. This isn't a stationary demo robot. It's built for balance, endurance, and real locomotion in environments designed for people, not machines. And that points to her true purpose. Moya isn't built for factories or heavy labor. She's designed for elder care, education, healthcare, and commercial spaces where interaction matters more than strength. She's built for conversation, presence, and companionship, not performance, but proximity. That's also why some people find her unsettling. A warm-skinned robot that smiles and maintains eye contact triggers instincts we don't associate with machines. It challenges the boundary between tool and companion and raises uncomfortable questions about what we'll accept in homes, hospitals, and care facilities when human attention runs thin. For all her realism, Moya is still early. Her movements can be stiff. Her skin has a slight plastic sheen. Her expressions are limited by the mechanics underneath. But this is version 1, the first serious attempt at a robot that doesn't just imitate human behavior, but physically embodies it. The price makes that clear. When Moya launches in late 2026, she's expected to cost around 1.2 million yen, roughly $173,000. She isn't headed for living rooms yet. She's aimed at public spaces first: train stations, banks, museums, shopping malls, border crossings. That shift is already happening. Tech Robotics has deployed humanoids at the China-Vietnam border to guide travelers and conduct inspections. CES 2026 showed a wave of humanoid robots, from impressively smooth walkers to machines that collapsed mid-demo. The industry is moving fast, but cautiously, all chasing the same problem: how to put robots into human spaces without making people recoil. Moya matters because she's built to cross that line. She's soft, warm, and socially tuned. And once a robot can stand beside you without triggering fear, everything changes. This isn't about replacing people. It's about replacing absence. Elder care facilities with too few staff, hospitals with too little time, schools with too many students. Moya is designed to fill gaps where human presence is stretched thin. She isn't the final form. She's the signal.